Hi, welcome. Now I am going to show you how to bring two data sets or two data list into a single pivot table. Okay, so what I have here is the customer data, the customer IDs, and the outstanding amount. Okay, and also the similar thing like customer and payments. Okay, I have two data tables. Both of them are different. Okay, connecting key here is the customer ID. Okay, so I have the outstanding and payments. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring both the data sets, this data range, into a single pivot table. Okay, before that what we need to do is I just give a name for this range. Okay, so select the data and right click and define name, which is customer outstanding. Okay, so I have given a data this data range a name, and similarly for this data range I'm going to give a name. Okay, define name, customer payments. Okay, so I have a data set of customer outstanding as well as data set of customer payments. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a pivot table on this customer outstanding. So what is my selected table or range? What data you want to analyze? I want to analyze the customer outstanding first. Okay, outstanding, so it is customer outstanding. Okay, the range name I have given, the name I already defined, and that name I am giving here. Okay, then what I have, choose where you want the pivot table report to be placed. I want to place the report table pivot table report on the new worksheet. Okay, fine. Then choose whether you want to analyze multiple tables. This is the very important step. You must tick this one, add this data to the data model, because you are going to analyze the different table data into one single pivot table. Okay, so our objective is using the single pivot table, okay, to analyze multiple data sets or data ranges. Okay, then you must have a data model. Okay, otherwise you cannot do it. You can do it as a separate tables, pivot tables, but you want a single pivot table, you must select a data model. Okay, I add this to a data model. Okay, then I press OK. Then what happens is that it is creating a pivot table for the first data set, which is customer outstanding. Okay, it popped up the pivot table area as well as the pivot table fields. You can see here. Okay, is a customer. Okay, this is the outstanding. Pivot table is lying here, and this is the data. Okay, so here I have is the customer and outstanding. Okay, both of them are both the fields are here. So I select a customer and the outstanding amount as the sum. Okay, this one is the outstanding. Okay, now what I am going to do is I need to bring the table 2, which is the payments. Okay, this one. So I want to insert a pivot table again on this, but this one is a customer payments. Customer payments. Now you see, choose whether you want to analyze multiple tables or not. Okay, Yes, I want to analyze multiple tables, so add this to the data table model. Press OK. Now what happens is this one also creates a payments table. Okay, so from the payment table I also can able to see the payments and the customers and the payments. Okay, now I have these two tables together. I want to connect. How can I do that? Okay, so what I am going to do is that I am going to have the outstanding. I want to bring the payments here, okay, as one table. Okay, so where can I find and how can I connect it? It is very easy because we already added them to the data model. So now I am going to change this outstanding pivot table to operate with the two sets of data. One is for the outstanding as well as the payments. How can I do that? To go the all. In the all tab of pivot table field span, you can see both of them are present. Okay, so what you can do, you can just add the payments to the summation values of the pivot table 1. Okay, so once you added, then you can see there is some problem here. It shows 482 for all of them, but the customer 1 is, you can see, only 527. Okay, so there is some problem in it and still the data is not correct. Okay, so why this happens? Because you have your data here is customer and the customer here, outstanding amount and payments are there, but you need to tell the pivot table that what field you want to connect to. Okay, so you this is in database terms, you can say which column or which key, okay, the column you want to connect to. Okay, for me I want to connect to using the customer column. Okay, this may be the customer ID, so that okay, the outstanding and the payments will be connected. So there is something in middle as to connect both the tables. Okay, so what I am going to do, I am going to tell the, once I put it here, then it shows that the relationship between tables may be needed. You see, so you need multiple data tables to be connected. You must know the relationship. Okay, here what you can do is you can say auto detect the relationship. Okay, so what you can do is simply, if you cannot understand what is going on, you can auto detect. So it will, the Excel can able to detect and tell you that there is one new relationship created. Okay, what is the relationship? You can go to manage relationship and see what it is. You can see here customer payments customer column is connected to the customer outstanding customer column. Okay, so customer payments always looking into the customer column, it needs to be connected to the lookup table customer outstanding customer. Okay, this is the relationship. It says once it is connected, you can see the data is coming properly. For the C1 is 709 to the 527. Okay, 738 to 561. Let's see, 561. Okay, 758 and 717. Okay, for the C008, the customer C0008, there is no payments. Okay, you can see here 008 is missing. Okay, similarly 10 is missing and 14 is missing in the payments. Okay, 10 is also missing. Okay, this one 10 is missing and 14 is missing. Okay, this way you can auto detect and see. but the thing is that you cannot auto detect what I must do. Okay, so in this pivot table, then you want to create on your own relationship. What you need to do is analyze, okay, the relationships. Okay, you click on the pivot table somewhere, then the analyze menu will come. There you take the relationship which is under calculations. Okay, there you can find this auto detected relationship or whatever relationship you built it already. So I delete first the auto detection. Okay, so once it is deleted, then because the fields are here, it shows again that one relationships between the tables may be needed. Okay, so to get the relationship, what you need to do is that now instead of auto direction, I will show you how to create it. Okay, once you put create, it shows that all the tables available in the table. Pick the tables and column you want to use for relationship. Okay, so you can see here that the data is related by the customer column in both the tables. Okay, so but you must also understand the concept that the table which has all the customer details, okay, or which has the unique values must be called primary. Okay, so this, it seems the customer and outstanding table is having all the customers as well as the customer values are unique. Okay, so this is the lookup table, or you can say this is the primary table for this case. Okay, so what you need to do, once you go here, you are going to create. Okay, this is the foreign one and primary one. You select the primary is the outstanding one having the unique and all the keys are there for the customer column. So you select that one as the primary and the column is customer. Okay, then the other one is a foreign, which is the payments, and the column is customer. Now you just click OK. So now you created your own relationship, okay, between the tables instead of auto deduction. Okay, so most of the time the auto deduction is works, and if you find some problem, then you create your own relationship. Okay, or once it is created the relationship, go to analyze relationship and find out, edit and see what is going on, or you can just see here what is the relationship. Okay, so here also you have auto deduction relationship. You want to delete any relationship, you delete it here and create your own new. Okay, so now you have payments. Now you can see the customer outstanding and payments are here. Okay, customer is having the outstanding amounts and the payments amount, but actually these two are from two different data tables. Okay, so this one is the outstanding, the other one is the payments. This way you can bring two different data sets into a single pivot table and work on that. Only thing is you must know the relationship between the data sets. Okay, and also when you create pivot tables, you must use data model. Okay, hope this video is helpful to you, and if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. The Alan Sam button is already appearing in the video itself. Please click and subscribe to my channel, and also leave your comments and suggestions in the comments box. Okay, and if you like it, you give a like also, and God bless you.